أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا يا أرحم الراحمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Okay, so inshallah today we'll be covering lesson number 29 and 30. So before I go back to the lesson, I would like to do a quick recap what we have learned in the previous chapter. So so far we have learned that there are two types of verbs, sahih and ghair sahih. Let me get my pen. Okay, sahih verbs are those where same letters don't appear side by side, like mudafun, and also no harf illat appears in those kind of verbs like hamza, waw, and ya. And ghairu sahih verb are categorized into three, which are mahmuz, mu'tal, and mudafun. Mahmuz are those verbs where hamza appears as a weak letter. Mu'talun again categorized into four, which are mithal, ajwaf, naqis, and lafif. So mithal, those kind of verbs where harf illat or detective letters waw and ya appears in the first radical. Then ajwaf where waw and ya, these two harf illat or defective letters appear in the second radical. And naqis where waw or ya, these two defective letters appear in the third radicals. So inshallah we'll be learning today about ajwaf and naqis. And also the purpose of this process is to shorten, to simplify, and make the words easy for pronunciation. This is the main purpose of the process of operations. Inshallah, we'll quickly go over lesson number 29. Just a second. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's 28, 29. Okay, so my screen clear to everybody? Is it?
Yes. Clear.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So ajwaf, as we have discussed, that ajwaf where waw and ya, these two defective letters appear in the second radical. Okay, so the first rule about ajwaf verb is it is for the madi verb. Okay, rule number 1. So let's look at the rule. If waw or ya haraka is prominent and preceded by fatha, then waw or ya is replaced by alif. Okay, so if waw or ya is prominent and it is preceded by fatha, then what happened to this waw and ya? It is replaced by alif. Okay, so this is the rule. Now let's apply this rule in this example. So qawala, this is the verb. So here we can see waw in the second radical, and it is prominent and it is preceded by fatha. The previous letter has got fatha on top. So now this waw will replace by alif according to the rule, and it will become qala. Okay, and that's for bab nasara. And for bab daraba, here another example, ba ya'a. Okay, so ba ya'a. So you can see ya in the second radical, okay, and it is preceded by fatha. The previous letter has got fatha on top. So this ya will replace by alif. Okay, and it will become ba'a. Similarly, in this example, awana, okay, we can see waw in the middle second radical and preceded by fatha. So this waw will replace by alif and it becomes ana. Okay, so here is the changes happen. So they are quite similar. So ja'a becomes ja'a, sha'iya becomes sha'a. Okay, so this for the Madi verb. So rule number 1 for Madi verb, where waw or iya is prominent, preceded by fatha, and they are replaced by alif. Now we'll go to rule number 2. In rule number 2, this is for Mudari verb, and we'll see two kinds of changes. Okay, so the first one here, we can see that if waw or iya is with haraka, and there is sukun before it, then haraka of waw or iya goes to the letter before it. Okay, so what do you understand by this? So the rule says that waw or iya is with haraka. So in this example here, we can see the qawala, this is the Madi verb, and Mudari is yaqulu, nasara yansuru, so yaqulu. So you can see that waw has got haraka, dhamma on top. And then it says sukun before it. So the previous letter has got sukun, qaf has got sukun. Then what will happen to waw? The waw or iya, they will exchange the haraka because the previous letter will get the haraka. So waw and qaf, they will exchange the haraka. So dhamma will go to qaf and sukun will come on waw. So it will become yaqulu. Okay. So after the exchanging of letter, there it will become yaqulu. Similarly, yabi'u, here we can see.
I just want to add one small point. Qawala is the original Madi. We need to know that from the root letters, Qaf, Waw, Lam, Harakat added, and it has become Qawala. It's the original Madi, and from that, Ta'lil process is done. And same, Qaf, Waw, Lam, from that the original Mudari following the Bab family Nun, it is Ya'ulu, Yan Suru, original Mudari. And then Tabdil version, Ta'dil version, after applying the formula, it has become Yaqulu. So original, then conversion, inshallah, on all of them. Important to know what is the original Madi or Mudari form, or even Amor form, or Masdar form. Original, then Ta'lil, action, operation, surgery is done. Yes, Ustad.
Jazakallah khair, Ustad. So as Ustad said, we need to know the root letters and the original verb, the main root letters and the main form of the verb. We need to know, and then where is the weak letter, we have to identify, and then we have to know how this rule applies to this Ta'lil process. Okay, so we have done the Madi, the rule number 1. Rule number 2, according to this rule, if waw or iya has got haraka and the previous letter has got sukun, then they will exchange the haraka, and then after this exchange of this haraka, we will see the changes. So these changes happens here, okay, because we can see the ya with haraka, with kasra, and the previous letter ba has got sukun. So this kasra will come to ba and this sukun will go to ya, and this is the final result, and it is yabi'u. As we have discussed, the reason of this process, this operation, is to make it short, make it simple, and make it easy to pronounce. So we can see that yabi'u is quite difficult to pronounce, and after this operation, it is yabi'u. So it's very easy and clear to pronounce. Similarly here, awana, this is the root verb, okay, awana, and the root letters are ayn, waw, and nun. Okay, so nasara, awana, and yansuru, ya'unu. So here we can see that waw has got harakat and ya, ayn has got sakin. So they will have, this is this place where the change is going to happen. And they will exchange the haraka, and after the exchanging of the haraka, we can see ya'unu. Okay, so same, jaya'a, yaj'i'u, and after the operation, it is yaji'u. Okay, same with this one, sha'iya, yashya'u, and after the dalil process, the exchange of the haraka, it becomes yashi'u. Okay, so this is the rule number. Second rule number.
Can I just, assalamu alaikum, can I just add a little bit here?
Yes, sure.
Now, one of the is a rule when the weak letter has haraka and a prominent letter is sakin. So it is, we have to remove, like you said, is right, but there's another like addition. We should remember when a weak letter has haraka and prominent letter is sukun, then we automatically have to take the haraka to the strong letter from the weak letter. It's like what you're saying, but this is another way to remember that we cannot have a prominent letter sukun and the weak letter waw or ya having the haraka. So this is another way to remember that.
Yes.
Jazakallah khair. So this is another tips for you to remember that weak letter cannot have harakat, and the sahih, which one is the like normal letter, it will have sukun. So they have to, that's why this exchange actually happened, as Ustada mentioned. So we have to remember this tip as well. So in this case, when weak letter has got haraka and normal letter has got sukun, it has to exchange, because weak letter cannot have haraka when there is a normal letter is there. So this is the first part of this rule. The second part is the waw or ya will change to matching. So alif for fatha, waw for dhamma, and ya for kasra. So to understand this, let me write down here. So if the previous letter has got fatha, okay, then the next letter will be alif for easy pronunciation. If the previous letter has got dhamma, okay, the next letter will become waw, okay, and the previous letter, if it's got kasra, then the letter that coming next to it, it will become ya. Okay, this is for easy pronunciation. Now to understand this rule, let me take this example here. Okay, aqwama, this is form 4, okay, from afala, aqwama. So you can see waw in the second radical here. Okay, so aqawma, because this according to the past rule, we have learned that this haraka will change. Sorry, the second rule. So it will become aqawma after the exchange of the harakat, aqawma, and then because it has got fatha, so this waw will change to alif. So because it has fatha, it will become alif. The waw will change to alif because for easy pronunciation, aqawma. For mudari, yuqwimu. Okay, yuqwimu, yuf'ilu. So after that exchange of the haraka, it will become yuqimu. So we can see waw is here and the previous letter has got kasra. So if there is a kasra, then we have to change to the next letter to ya. So waw will change to ya and it will become yuqimu. And as you can see, it's quite difficult to say yuqimu because there is waw there. So this waw will change to ya and it will become yuqimu. So here another example, ra, waw, dal. This is the root letters and verb form for this one. Okay, so here arwada, af'ala, so arwada. So again there will be exchange of the letters. It will become arwada. Sorry, arwada. And then because after fatha there is waw, so there will be exchange of after fatha, it will be alif. So instead of wow, there will be alif there, and it will become arada. And this is for madi, and for mudari is yuridu. So again, weak letter has got haraka and the previous letter has got sakin, so they will exchange the harakat and it will become yuridu, but here is wow, and for matching combination we have to make kasra goes with ya. This previous letter has got kasra, so the next one is wow, so it will change to ya, and that's why it is yuridu. I hope everyone understand these two rules. So the rest of the example is just about this. I would like to ask someone to come forward and to just participate one of these rules, like this, breaking down these examples the way I break down, so that it can be understandable to others, and for yourself as well, it will be easier to understand as well. So from the participant, if anybody come forward and explain this one. Ajwaba.
Brother Irfan, would you like to come forward?
Sorry, Ustad, what's that? Which one is it?
Ajwaba, this one.
I'm not functioning properly.
Yeah, because he's got migraine attack.
Okay.
It's just you can keep observing, no problem, brother. Okay.
Inshallah.
Yes, brother Insaf, do you want to participate?
Yes, Ustad, I will try, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, so this one, brother Ajwaba.
Okay, okay. So here, ajwaba, yujwibu. So we make a kind of changing. So ajwaba, ajwaba into yujibu, ajaba yujibu. So we have a big letter in the middle. So to make easy, simple, we make some changes. Like here, alif has fatha and jim has sukun, waw has fatha. So make that is the
Wow has got kasra.
sorry, waw has kasra. So yujwibu is hard to pronunciate. So we make a change. Waw kasra into ya sukun. So yujibu into yujibu.
Good.
Mashallah. Anybody would like, Sister Zubia, are you there?
Yes, Ustad.
Okay, would you like to try this one? Awada.
Weather. So the weak letter has a haraka. So and this haraka will be on the prominent letter, and it will be fatha. After fatha, there should be an alif. So it will be awada. And then in Muzari, you are vedu. So weak letter has kasra, and the previous letter has sukun. So this kasra will be on the prominent letter, and kasra will proceed ya. So it will be yu'idu.
Mashallah. I hope everyone understands now this two simple rule. Okay, so I'll move into the next one then. Jazakallah khair, Sister Zubi. Okay, the next rule is quite simple for Madi Majhul, rule number 3. Okay, so according to this rule, if middle letter is waw or ya in the original verb, then for Majhul, add ya haraka with fa kalima, the 9 kalima remains same. So in this example, qala, what is the original verb? Is qala. Forward. Okay, so this is the original verb. So in this case, for the Madi Majhul, with the fa kalima, ya is added, and obviously with ya, a kasra goes with ya, so it will become qila. Okay, so we have come across with this qila many times in Surah Yasin. if you can remember, I think verse number 26, قِيلَ ادْخُلِ الْجَنَّةِ. And also many few places also in Surah Yasin and also many places in Quran you will find this qila. So this is the Madi Majhul. So with fa kalima, ya is added and it has become qila. So this is rule number 3 with Madi Majhul, quite simple. The next one, I want you to pay attention here. So rule number 4 is for hunna, okay, and this is for Madi. And this rule says if the waw with fatha or dhamma is lost from the middle due to the merging of 2 sakin, then the dhamma is to be given to the fa kalima, and if the middle ya or waw with kasra is lost, then kasra has to be given in fa kalima. And if it is nasaraba, then dhamma, otherwise kasra. Okay, so this rule we're going to apply in this example here. So according to this rule, as this is for hunna, so we'll do the conjugation here. We know the root letter verb is qawala. Okay, so qawala, qala, qala, qalu, qalat, qalata, qalna. So this is the hunna. Okay, and we can see according to this rule that merging of 2 sakin. So here you can see that alif has sukun and lam also has got sukun. And also Sada mentioned before that the weak letter sukun we have to get some tips from here. So in this case, because of this weak letter has got sakin and this one also has got sakin, so this one will drop. Okay, so this one will drop and it will become qalna. Okay, and this is the first part of the rule. Second part, it says that dhamma is to be given to the fa kalima. Okay, and if it is bab nasara, then dhamma. Okay, this one we must remember. If it is bab nasara, okay, then the fa kalima will get dhamma. Okay, dhamma on top for the fa kalima. Or other than that, for other bab, it will be kasra. For nasara, it will be dhamma, and for other bab, it will be kasra, like daraba or samia. So we'll go examples on for those one as well. So here, let me just repeat this one. Okay, so in hunna, we'll see merging of 2 sakin together, and in that case, the weak letter with sakin, it will drop and it will become qalna, and after that, because this is bab nasara, the fa kalima will get dhamma and it will become qulna. Okay, so now this example is for the.
I just wanted to add one thing. It's not written here, but everybody should realize that it is hunna and it's number 5. So first 5. Fifth one has got ku. Instead of ka, it has become ku with dhamma because it is part of bab nasara. And from that number 5 until the end number 14, they're all kul, kul, kul. Okay, you remember that. Qala, qala, qalu, qalat, qalata, kulna started here. Then kulta, kultuma, kultum, kulti, kultuma, kultunna, ku, 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 ku. So it starts from here and then continues until the end of 14 siga. MashaAllah.
Jazakallah khair, Ustad. Okay, so hope this one is clear. Now, inshallah, we'll move to examples of daraba and samia. Okay, so in this example here, baya'a. Okay, so this is the original Madi verb, and then we'll do the conjugation up to hunna. So hunna, it is ba'na. Okay, ba'na. So in here we can see that alif has got sakin and ain has got sakin. So 2 merging of sakin side by side. So this one will drop and it will remain. So it will become ba'na. And as this is a daraba family, so it will get kasra. Okay, and it will become bi'na. Similarly, for samia family, khawifa, samia yasma'u. So khawifa. So if you do the conjugation up to hunna, it will be khafna. And here we'll see 2 sakin merging side by side. So this one will drop and there will be khafna. and this is Samia family, so it will get kasra and it will become khifna. Okay.
It is a non-Nasara family. Apart from Nasara family, all others will be like Khifna, Shikna, etc. But when it is Nasara family, it will be Qulna.
Yes,
with
just
Dhamma.
Dhamma is for Nasara family, and for the rest is kasra. Just simple to remember. This one here, this is for Amr. Okay, so this two is just a comparison. If it's Nasara family, then it will, the Amr formation will be mut, and if it's the Rabba family, or like other than that, it will be mit. So if we do
some verbs rarely belong to two families. Mata, when it is exists in Quran, okay, in both Nasara family as well as Daraba family, there are two words, okay, Mata yamitu, then mit, and when it is Nasara family, Mata yamutu, mut, amor. Okay, can you see that, everyone? So some verb could be part of two families as well.
yes, and to identify, if we see Dhamma, then we'll know that it is Nasara family.
Yeah.
And also if we break down this one, from Mawata is Ma'ata, and then Yamutu, and then second person, which is Tamutu, and after that Alamat al-Madari drop, and then the last letter, it gets Sakin, so it will be, let me write it down. So it will be 2 seconds together. So this one will drop and it will become mut. Similarly, this one as well. So just the kasra is for the daraba. So this is the Amr formation. And as Ustad gave an additional information, some of the verbs can belong to two verb, like Nasara or Daraba, both. Okay, so here, this example is just about the rule that we just learned. So here, qawala, then qala. We have learned this rule previously, that preceded by fatha, then it will replace by alif. So qala, and then okay, similarly, qawama, qama. We know this one already. So here, Jayada. Okay, so Jayada, here's Jayadna, so yeah, and then preceded by fatha, it is Jadna, and then exchange of haraka, it is Jadna. Okay, Jadna, and then because this is not Nasara family, and it will get kasra and it will become Zidna. So same example here. All you have to remember that two part of this rule. Okay, first part is waw with fatha or dhamma. If it is lost, margin of 2 seconds. Okay, this is the first part, margin of 2 seconds, and then weak letter that got second, it will drop, and the other one will remain, and then dhamma will given to the fa kalima. This is the second part. And for bab nasara is dhamma, and for other bab is kasra. Just two part of this Ajwaf rules. So this is rule number 4. Now we'll go to rule number 5. Rule number 5 is changes after alif in ismul fa'il and masdar. Okay, so this rule is for ismul fa'il and masdar. And this rule is, if the alif is followed by waw or ya, then the waw or ya is replaced by hamza. And this applies to ajwaf and also other verbs as well. So in this, let's take some example here. For ismul fa'il, nasara, nasirun is the ismul fa'il. Okay, and we know that qawala is the original madi verb, and qawala ismul fa'il is qawilun. Okay, so it's quite difficult to say when waw has got kasra in it. So it will replace by hamza, and it will be qailun. So it's easy pronunciation. Similarly here, ba'i'un. So ayn has got kasra, Okay, and it is preceded by alif. So if the alif is followed by waw or ya, so you can see alif here, and ya is preceded by alif. So this ya or waw, then it is replaced by hamza. So ba'i'un, it becomes ba'i'un. And for other like sama'un, okay, here sin, mim, and waw is the root letters. So sama'un, waw with it is preceded by alif. Okay, so this waw will replaced by hamza. Okay, so sama'un will become sama'un. Similarly here, binayun, so alif, and after that is ya. So this ya will be replaced by hamza and it will become bina'un. So this rule is quite simple. Just alif, and after that waw or ya, then this waw or ya, it will be replaced by hamza. So it's quite simple. So do you want me to add anything else in this example?
That's fine. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, carry on.
Okay, so the last rule of Azwaf is for Masdar. Okay, so total 6 rules, and this is the last one, and this is for Masdar. In Azwaf with Bab If'al form, and this is for form 4 and form 10. Okay, the last harakat is Ta marbuta. So form 4, we know this afala, and its Masdar is If'alun. Okay, If'alun. So if Azwaf, like we know this aqama, here is the operation happened. It was qawama, and this, just a second. Quickly বন্ধ করে দাও। Sorry for the interruption. So here, for form 4 and form 10 in Azwaf, so the last harakat will get ta marbuta. Okay, so aqama, which is from qawama, okay, and the masdar is iqamatun, so it gets ta marbuta at the end. Similarly for form 10 as well, which is istangsora, so istingsorun. Istingsorun, if I'm not wrong.
Correct. Istinsarun.
Istingsarun. So for Azwaf, it will get ta marbuta, and this is applicable for form 4 and form 10. So this rule is quite simple. So we just have to focus on the first few rules. Rule number 4 and rule number 3, and also rule number 1 and 2. Because it needs a little bit explanation. So alhamdulillah, I hope everyone understand all these rules of Azwaf. So
just 1 second. If we go back to laqiya verb.
this one.
Okay, yeah, just keep it here. There is a mistake there. I will correct it and share this with all of you. I just noticed, okay? So I wouldn't explain it because it will confuse you. I will send you the correction in the latest PDF I'll be sending shortly, inshallah. Okay.
Okay, so now we'll move on to lesson number 30, and which is about Naqis verb. And Naqis verb we have previously discussed that the harf illat or the defective letters appear in the third radical. So rule number 1, which is which is on the Madi verb. So the rule says if last letter is either waw or ya, preceded by letter with fatha, then replace the waw or ya with alif. In writing, waw becomes alif and ya becomes ya without dot or alif maksura. So if waw or ya, okay, it is preceded by fatha. Okay, so this waw becomes alif and this ya becomes alif maksura. Okay, without ya, without dot. So this is the rule. Now we'll look into examples. In this example here, Da'awa, okay, Nasara family. Da'awa. So we can see that here is the waw, and it is preceded by fatha. Okay, so this waw preceded by fatha. So what will happen to the waw? It will become alif. Okay, so waw becomes alif, and it becomes da'a. He invited or he prayed. Another example here, Bakaya. Okay, so Bakaya Daraba family. Here we can see that ya. Okay, and the previous letter has got fatha, so this ya will replace by alif maksura, or then it will become baka or dragger alif. Okay, baka, he cried or he wept. So the exception in this rule is the ya remains unchanged if the second radical has got kasra, which is nasiya, means he forgot. Okay, so in this example, so ER remains unchanged if the second radical has kasra. So in this example here, nasiya, we can see second radical has got kasra. So this ER will remain as it is. It's not going to change. The second rule, which also in Madi verb, okay, and this according to this rule, if a kasra is followed by a waw, the waw becomes ya. For example, radiwa. So you can see there is a kasra and after that waw. So for easy pronunciation, this waw will change to ya. Okay, so it will become radiya, which is Samia family. So these two rules, first one is about fatha and the second rule is about kasra. The third rule, which is for mudari verb, and it is dhamma on ya or waw. So after in this rule, after kasra or fatha, it is difficult to recite dhamma on ya. Okay, therefore the said dhamma becomes sukun. Similarly, it is difficult to recite dhamma on waw. Therefore, the said dhamma becomes sukun. So basically, if it's dhamma on ya or waw, it is difficult to pronounce. So it gets sukun. Okay, ya or waw get sukun. So to understand this rule, let's take this example here. Yaksha you. So we can see here that ya has got dhamma. So for dhamma with ya, it is difficult to pronounce. That's why this ya get sukun and it becomes yaksha. Okay, draggered alif. Next example here, yarmiyu. So ya with dhamma, so it is difficult to pronounce. So it gets sukun and it becomes yarmi. Same with this one, yad'u. So waw with dhamma, it becomes difficult to pronounce. So it gets sukun, so it becomes yad'u. So this rule is quite simple. So first rule is about fatha, second rule about kasra, and third rule is about dhamma. So we can remember in this way. The number 4 rule is about amr formation. Okay, so according to this rule, when fil naqis with ya or waw needs to be changed to amr or mazum, the ya or waw will be dropped. Okay, so let's understand this rule in here. So this is the second person, tardiyu. Okay, so tardiyu, we know that for amr formation, that alamat al-mudari has to drop. Okay, and then the last letter gets sukun. So this is the second. So after the alamat al-mudari drop, and then when ya gets sukun, this is how it looks. And after that, hamzatul wasl comes and it gets kasra because the ain kalima, it has fatha, so it gets kasra. So it becomes irdo. So this is the final Amr formation of Tarudo you. Another example here, Tahda you. Okay, so Tahda you, similarly, Alamat Madari drop, and then Ya get sukun. Okay, Alamat Madari drop, and then Ya get sukun. So it's difficult to pronounce. Then Alamat Hamzatul Wasl comes and it gets kasra because of the Ain Kalima, it gets kasra, and then because Ya drop, weak letter, so Ihdi, this is the final form of Amr formation. So this is quite simple because we have done Amr in module 1. So everyone, I hope, will find this rule quite easy. The next rule is about Ismul Fa'il formation, and also other rules also included in this chart. So we can just go over this one here, and it is this chart. It will it is all about Madi, Amr, Mudari, and Ismul Fa'il, and this is for Bab Nasara. So the original Madi verb is Da'awa, and we know that this wa, when it is preceded by fatha, and then it becomes, this wa becomes alif. This is the rule number 1, the fatha rule. Okay, and for Mudari is yad'u, so this is the dhamma rule. So it becomes yad'u, wa with dhamma, difficult to pronounce, so it gets sukun, so it is yad'u. And this is for Amr formation, rule number 4. So it is yad'u, Mudari, and then second person tad'u, and after that Alamati Mudari drop, and then waw gets sukun, and then Hamzatul Wasl come with dhamma because Ain Kalima has got dhamma, so it is wud'u, and this weak letter with sukun drop, so it is wud'u. Okay, this is the final Amr formation here. Now this one, da'i'un. Da'i'un is the Ismul Fa'il of this one. Okay, da'awa, da'i'un, fa'ilun. So this waw has got tanbin. Okay, so this tanbin, it is just breakdown here. So da'i'un. So this is these two exactly same kind of pronunciation. Just tanbin is breakdown with waw and nun. Now the next process is if there is a kasra before letter ya or waw, then it is changed to ya. Okay, this is the second process. And third process is that ya or waw with dhamma, difficult to pronounce, then it is it gets sukun. Okay, so this is the next process. So here we can see that two sakin, it is side by side. So weak letter with sukun, it will drop and it will become da'in. Okay, it will become da'in. Now this is exactly same where we started. We break down the tanbin with waw and nun. Similarly, now this in will make it with tanbin da'in. So these two exactly same, just make it simpler, easier, and easy to pronunciation, shorter and simpler and easy pronunciation. This is the main purpose of this ta'lil process, of this actual operation that just happened. So this is Ismul Fa'il. Okay, so this one is Madi, this one is Mudari, this one is Amr, and this one is Ismul Fa'il, and this is for Bab Nasara. Now,
I will just mention something here.
yes,
It's a pattern coming, everyone, for fi'l Naqis, where harf illat, waw or ya comes at the end. All these Naqis verbs, Ismul Fa'il pattern is very common in Quran. Remember this, please. Da'a, waw ending. What is the Ismul Fa'il? Finally, Ta'lil version, which is used in Quran. Da'in, Hada, Hadin, Radiya is Ra'din, Ra'min, like that. All of them will be like this. So understand the ta'lil process. She is explaining one by one, repeating. But look at the Madi, Da'a, Radiya, Rama, or move, coming, Hada. The Asmul Fa'il is Hadin, Radin, Da'in. That's the pattern, remember that. Okay, Sarah, carry on.
Okay, so the next one, Samia family. Here, Radiwa. Okay, so this is the second rule, the kasra rules. So if kasra comes before waw and yeah, then what happened? This waw will be replaced by iya. Okay, so Radiwa, it is quite difficult to pronounce as well, and it is exchanged by iya, so it is Radiya. So that's Madi, and for Madari is Yardayu. So yeah, with Dhamma is difficult to pronounce, which is rule number 3. Okay, Dhamma rule. So it is Yardo. And for Amar formation is Yardoyu. Okay, and then second person, Tardoyu, and then Alamati Mudari drop, and then Iya get Sukun, and after that is difficult to pronounce, and then Hamzatul Wasl comes with Kasra, and then this Iya drop. This is the weak letter. So this is the final version of Amr formation, which is Irdo. Now this is Ismul Fa'il. So Radiya. Okay, Radiya, this Ismul Fa'il is Radiyun. Radiyun. Now the next we break down the Tanween. Okay, and with Ya and Nun. So it's exactly same. It is just next process is breaking down the Tanween. So Radiyun. And after that, if the kasra rules, so before yeah, if there is kasra, then it is obviously it goes with, so we don't need to change anything. And then with dhamma on ya, it is difficult to pronounce, so it gets sukun. Okay, so it is radin, and 2 seconds side by side. Okay, so the weak letter with sukun, it will drop and it will become radin. Okay, so to make it simpler, just tanween is added with dot, so it's radin. So this is exactly same, just make it simpler and easy to pronounce, radin. So the next like dod and doraba and samia family, the rest of them, the same kind of process is followed. So at this point, I would like to ask somebody to come forward and break down these rules, because it is exactly same kind of process. So if you come and if you break down this, then it will be easier for you to understand, and also for others, they will understand as well, inshallah.
Okay, Ustaza, we have someone called Ustaza Bushra Jwardar. She has joined from Bangladesh, and it is...
Alhamdulillah, I was about to say after this lesson that courtesy goes to Sada Bushra, that in our last teacher training, she broke down these rules and also this dalil process in so simple way and easy way that I found it very interesting, and I thought it will be useful and helpful for the students. For the teachers for teaching, and for the students for learning. Alhamdulillah, is going to be very useful. So Jazakallah khair, Ustadha Bushra.
Since she is in a long holiday, having a great time, we would like to test her whether she remembers this. So ask her to go to the next one.
This is her chapter.
Yeah, okay. Let us hear her voice, inshallah, okay? Ustadha Bushra, can you talk? I hope. Okay, no.
Okay, could we?
You continue.
Okay.
No, she's coming. She's coming. Yes, Sister Bushra. Can you talk? Yeah, she's got obviously Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah, Wi-Fi issue, you know.
Okay, next person you should test is Sister Hazira, Ustaza Hazira.
So Ustadha Hajira, please break down this dalil process, inshallah.
For the Bab Samia.
No, daraba. This one.
Daraba. Okay. So now here, bab daraba. From the daraba we have ramiya. So yeah,
Both lines,
Ramaya.
starting
Huh?
from the beginning, yeah?
Okay. So ramaya, like the bab daraba. So we have should I explain the amr, how amr is being formed here?
If we could first say how Ramaya has become Rama, what happened here, if you remember.
So now if when we see here the particle ya here, so it is having a fatha and is also preceded by a fatha before it.
Yes, good.
So it will be changed into an alif, which is alif maqsura. So that's how Ramaya became Rama. That's the ta'leel process.
And this ya will not have dots. It will be
Yes.
just a maksura.
Yes. And the sound, its sound will be like the a sound. So Rama.
Good, mashallah.
And that is the, yeah. So now when we move to the mudari', so like daraba, say we have yadribu. So Ramaya, say we get yarmi'u. Sorry, yarmi'u. So since we have the meme has a kasra, ya has a dhamma, the sound doesn't go, the e-u sound doesn't go very well. So the dhamma of the ya is being dropped, it's changed into a sukoon, and we get yarumi. So that is the mudari'.
Good.
So then from there, we now move to finding out the amr. So amr is basically produced from the mudari verb. So yarmiyu, the second person is tarmiyu. Then we drop the alamati mudari, of course, and drop the haraka of the last letter, which is ya. So ya will get a sukoon, taf with a fatha will be dropped. So we get rami. And since the hamzatul wasl can the amr, there should be a hamzatul wasl before, so we add a hamza with a kasra. Since the third letter meme has a kasra here, so we get a hamzatul wasl with a kasra here, so it will be irumi. I mean, in the amr, the last particle is also dropped. So we get irumi. So then we have ismul fa'il, just fa'ilun. So we, like the daribun, we have ramiyun. So when we open up ramiyun, is just, we are just rewriting the ya with the dhammatain. Since it's a tanween, the hidden noon, we are just opening it up. So we have ramiyun. Okay. So now this again, the e-u sound doesn't go well in Arabic. So we change the ya with the dhamma to a sukoon. So this will be rami. Ramin. So two sakins are side by side. So in Arabic, two sakins cannot be side by side. So since ya being weak letter, we drop it. Hence we get ramin. So then we are just rewriting it to with the meme with kasra and a noon min as meme with tanween kasratain. So that is ramin. So this is basically the ta'leel process, trying to shorten it up, dropping the weak letters, and for the ease of the pronunciation, all these steps are being done.
Mashallah. Beautiful explanation, mashallah.
Brilliant.
Okay, so
Yes, Bushra obviously tried, but her microphone, she's having difficulty. Okay, so let's carry on.
okay. Someone else, please try this one. Samia family, Khashia.
Sister Shakira, I think, should come forward.
Sister Shakira.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Okay, so try this one, please. Khashia.
Ashia, that's from Samia family. So, okay. So, Koshia, from the rules, because it still maintain Koshia, we didn't drop the weak letter there, as there are some verbs that when they are like that, when it's preceded by kasro, we leave the weak letter. So that's how it is. So Koshia, it will be like that for Phil Madi. So, because it's Semia family, when it's become Modori, it's become Yakshayu. So we are going to Modori now. Yakshayu. So because the last letter is weak letter, so and it will change to Alif Maksura. So we drop the haraka there and it will change to Alif Maksura. So the dots there will be removed. So it will now become Yaksha.
Good.
So from that, Yakshayu, Philo Modori, we want to obtain our Philo Hamaro. When you want to get a Philo Hamar from Philo Modori, there we are going to drop Alamatul Modori. That is the sign of Modori there. So when we drop it, and also we also drop the weak letter at the end of it. So we now see that it will have sukun, and then in Arabic letter, in Arabic, when you have sukun, you can't start word with sukun, so we have to add amsatul wasli with it. So it will now become iksha.
Mashallah.
So from there, we can see that when it become ismo file, that is file, it will be Hashiyon. So, and then we open it up. It's still the same. When we open your yun, domaten, it is the same thing as wow domayu with non-circular. So it's still the same caution. So, and then when we open it up, yaw, we need to yaw or the weak letter will be changed to sukun, because in Arabic, weak letter don't have, is weak, so the haraka will be dropped and it will change to sukun. So the 2 second, this 2 second now, we now need to drop the weak letter, that sukun. When we now drop it, it will now become caution. So now that's, we now for in Tabdil, we want to make it simple. It's still the same things. When we want to write it, it should also be short and simplified. So it's still the same caution. So it will be written in Tenwin. So it's still the same caution. So in writing, it will now take in Tenwin. So we do not open it. We do not leave it as open up. We leave it as Tenwin.
Mashallah. Very good.
Brilliant.
Okay, so last 2 left.
For who is coming? Sister Zubi. But before that, I would like to just repeat something for everybody's attention. It is going so well, mashallah. But one thing important, everyone is missing. And I will just say it. Could you remove the writing from the top column, Ustada Ashia? I will do this, show it, and then from next one, you try to follow this, please. So, Ustada, can you highlight, circle it, or somehow underline it? First word, khashia. Just underline, okay. Then yakshayu, underline. Then yakshayu again, can you see? The next one, green, green, green. Yakshayu, first yakshayu, underline. Then khashiyun, next line, yeah, underline, okay? The point is important. If you miss it out, you will be in trouble and it will be slightly incomplete explanation, particularly for teaching. You see, every letter, every word is derived from, according to the most grammarians, there are 2 views, the most grammarians follow, all the words derived from root letters. Must not forget this. So, kha, shin, ya letters makes the original madi, which is khashia. Okay? And you do not see it in the ta'lil version of that, which is khashia here and no change because of special situation, because nasiya, khashia, samia, this ya at the end will stay intact. This is special exception. But you have to understand that the khashia was original madi, and khashia here is also a talil version, although no changes made. Original, then talil version. Yakshayu is the original mudario. The mudario which is used in Quran, that is not yakshayu. The talil version you will see in the yakshayu in Quran. Yakshayu is first original, and that is following a specific bab, a family. Bab daraba or bab fataha or bab nasara, etc. Yakshayu is the original mudario. So original in this exercise, we have to mention from the roots, this is the mudario original, this is the madi original. Every version, every derivation, madi, mudario, amor, nahi, etc., masdar, they will first, their ta'lil process will start from the original. In the same way, can you see the third underlined letter in green? Yakshayu again. Why yakshayu came? For you to make amor. Can you see? I said the original will always come first for consideration and doing surgery, whatever is needed according to the rule. So yakshayu has been ta'lil done, and it has become yaksha. And now we are dealing with mudario, amor. So we start from yakshayu again, original. That's the point. Small, but very important, and you can't miss it out. If you miss it out, it's a problem, okay? Yakshayu original, takshayu is a continuation of that, tagon, then whatever happened, you know that, okay? So, can you see again, we are now forming the Ismul Fa'il version of that. It started with original Ismul Fa'il, khashiyun, fa'ilun, nasirun, ghafirun, khashiyun, original. And then all these surgical operation will be done, and at the end, the final Quranic version of Ismul Fa'il of khashiyun is khashin. So original, you must not ignore when you are teaching, when you are also explaining, because it's important. Where are you doing the ta'lil? You are doing the ta'lil on the original version, which is derived from the root letters. For Madi, same original will come. For Mudario, it will start from, again, original, and Amor, etc., etc. I hope you took it seriously. So, Sister Zubi, you now do the next one following this, please. Everybody's attention. I'm just asking you to take this very seriously, because nobody is mentioning it. Okay, please. Yes.
In that original Modorio, in the third, in the third group, that is when you want to move it or change it to Amor.
Yes.
Yakshayu. Come Yaksha. I think it's Yaksha. Is a mistake. It's not there.
Which one? This one?
We are going to straight Amor. That's why Yaksha is not there. But you see, the Mudario form, which is purple color, Yakshayu, then Yaksha done. The Mudario.
What I'm saying is, it's supposed not to be it's supposed to be yeah.
Which where?
This Sata, this is the second person.
Yes. Are you still using ta for second person there, or you just put it there?
No, that's for second person, because Ia is for the third person. So we have to change to second person. So ta will come.
Second person, okay. And Talil done as well.
For Hammer. Okay.
Yes, that's for Amor formation.
Which we have learned. Formation.
Yes.
So that's good now. I understand now. So for Amor formation. Okay, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we could have done Yakshayu, then Yaksha, then Taksha. We could have done all this, but we shortened it, okay? Yeah, we skip some of this in the other places as well, because it's a common sense. Alhamdulillah. Okay, good. Good question, though. Thank you. Sister Zubi, do Hada.
Hadaya. Hadaya. So if the Naqis, if the hyphen illat is at the end of the verb, so and it have a fatha, so the harakat on that will be dropped. If ya, so ya will be we said alif maksura. Ya will have alif maksura,
Okay,
and
so
if
you
it's waw,
started,
so it will be.
sister, so you started doing
Yes,
the
sister.
Talil process, right? On what are
Yes,
you
sister.
doing this? Where would you do your surgical operation? Who is the patient here?
Okay, so
Patient
it's ha, da, ya. Okay, original mazi and
Good.
muzari is hadaya, yahdiyu, and then we will start a talil process.
Good.
So hadaya, ya have a illat, have a fatha. So this fatha will be changed into alif maksura, and it will be hada and yahdiyu, yahdiyu. Ya have a dhamma, so this dhamma will be dropped and ya will be sakin, so it will be yahdi.
Good.
And from this yahdiyu, we have the amar tahdi, and for forming amar, we have to drop the alamati muzari and have to
make a habit of bringing the original again and again. Because if you don't do it, you will be a bad teacher in future. Then we are now doing Amr, and original Mudario is coming back. It is Yahdiyu. So we will do Talil process on Yahdiyu to form Amr. Then you just go through this process. I'm just trying to remind
okay,
you.
yes, yes,
How
sir.
to do that. You all know that, but for teaching, it's important.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, I have to remember it when I teach. Yes.
Inshallah.
Yeah, the original Mazari is Yahdiyu. So Yahdiyu, and the fifth Sira will be seventh Sira will be Tahdiyu. And Tahdiyu, we change it Tahdiyu to Tahdi. We drop the harkat on Ya. And then for forming Amr, so for forming Amr, we remove the alamati muzari and drop the last letter. So it will be ha, da, ya, and ha will have a jazm or sukun. So we can't read it, so we put a hamzatul wasl before it, so it will be ihdi.
Mashallah.
Next line.
Ismul file.
Okay, ismul file. So the original is hadaya. We make ismul file of hadaya on hadaya will be hadiyun, and no changes on it.
No, this is this original. Hadiyun is the original.
Okay, sorry, I forgot.
Then Talil will start. Yeah.
Okay. Hadiyun. Hadiyun. Okay, sorry. Maybe I skipped this part because I don't
So
remember
Tanwin is
how to change it. Yes. Okay. Hadiyun. So we drop the tanween on ya. So it will be hadi, and we will drop the ya also. So it will be hadin.
Okay. So yeah, with Dhamma, it's difficult to pronounce, so it will get sukun, and then next process is 2 seconds side by side. So this weak letter second will drop, and then it will hadin, and then with tanwin make it simpler. So this is all the operation process from the original to the simple version.
MashaAllah. Good.
Yes. So sorry, maybe I skipped this part. I didn't
That's
remember it, how to change it.
We all can forget, no problem. Alhamdulillah, no worry. One more. Is it the last
yes,
one?
this is the last one, and there are some 2 rules, but
okay, all right. So who is coming? Sister Hazira, do you want to come back again?
Yes, Ustad.
The last one.
Okay, so the bab daraba again. So the hadaya, we have ihtadaya. So is this bab is istifala the last one? I don't know.
Form 8. Yeah, form 8.
Form 8.
Mhm.
Okay, so ifta'ala bab. So form 8. So from ifta'ala we have ifta'ala, say we have ihtadaya.
That's
in-
original. Okay, that's original.
Yeah, that's the original. On the pattern of ifta'ala,
Good.
we have ihtadaya.
Mhm.
So since the letter ya is a weak letter, it's having a fatha. So, and it's also preceded by
Yes.
a fatha.
Mhm.
In that case, we change it into the alif. So
Mhm.
that's how we get ihtada, and that is the alif maqsura. And yeah, and it has a ya. We don't read the ya as a ya, but it's read as alif. So ihtada.
Right.
You see
So-
the alif saghira there.
Madi conjugation is complete now.
Yeah, so this is the madi part. Now moving next to the mudari, the present tense. Ihtadaya. From ihtadaya we get yahtadaya,
Original.
the original madi.
Mudari.
Now the ta'lil process, the mudari, sorry, the original mudari. Now this, by the ta'lil process, we change it. So the ya with the fatha, obviously, since it's preceded by a fatha. Yahtadaya. A kasra is being given to the dal. Is it changed? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a normal Mudari pattern of form 8. Yahtada, ihtada, yahtadi. It's a Mudari form of form.
Yahtadi. Okay. So the form 8 is ihtada, yahtadi is the
In fact,
mudari.
there is no ta'dil process needed there. It's straight Mudari pattern.
For matching Ustad here with kasra, that's why. Yeah, that's why here is the kasra. That's why there is a yeah.
Good point.
Yes.
Plus, this Mudari, the conjugation, that also says that, but both we can use here, no problem. Good. Next.
So now, since we said yahtadaya is the mudari, so why do we have yahtadiyu here?
It's because Amr is formed from Mudari.
No, yeah, that's what. But
Oh,
why
okay.
Yeah, here. This
The
one.
original came here, sister.
So this one is
Yeah.
ta'ala. So
Okay.
yahtada. So yahtada.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the original. Ifta'ala.
Ustaz,
So
It has
yahtada.
to be a dhamma. Ihtadaya yahtadiyu.
Okay.
Ustaz, the correct one is fellow yahtadiyu. There is a mistake there.
There is a
If
mistake.
Tala yaftayu,
Yeah.
yaftayu, so yahtadiyu. This one is correct. The other one is that fatah that's supposed to be dark as for D.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Can I-
in this one.
Can I
Yes.
just remind ourselves, form 8 pattern, just let us remind ourselves. Ihtada, yahtadi, or can you,
Go for it.
Yahtadi.
And you can
1 second, we will go through that now, and because it will clear everything. 1 second. I'm just checking original.
If Tala yaftayu.
Yahtadiyu. I don't know.
Yahtadiyu. So that fourth model, this one is correct.
If-
The
But
purple
that's
one is wrong.
Okay, in that case,
the other one is wrong.
in that case,
No, this one.
1 second. Which one are you talking about? Sorry.
I'm talking about the Yatadaya. That's da fatah da they're supposed to be dark as for D. If Tala yeftailu. So it's supposed to be
Yeah, the purple
yes,
one is wrong.
yes.
The harakat
wrong.
has to
It
be
will
wrong.
have a dhamma.
Yatadiyu. Is wrong.
Yahtadiyu is a
Yes.
Tajik version following the rule which Sister Shami said, because of the ya ending and dal has kasra, that's why it's ya with sukun. So there is some inconsistency. I will correct it carefully and I'll share with you. It's not right as it is. Okay?
If it goes the other way around, it will be okay. But the original mudari will be yahtadiyu, and then because of the kasra, if you said yahtadi,
I will very carefully check it.
yeah.
Then I will confirm. Okay? Let's not guess anymore because it is.
Yeah, so we should check from the verb conjugation in lesson 12, and then
not lesson 12. I'll get the full grammatical insight. I will check it another book. Don't worry, I will share. Okay, inshallah.
Okay, so this one, inshallah, will clarify.
Yeah, so Sister Hazira, you just continue from Yahtadiyu, please.
So based on the form 8 ifta'ala pattern, ifta'ala yafta'ilu, so we have ihtada yahtadiyu. So since we derive an amr from the second person, so we go to the tahtadiyu, we arrive at tahtadiyu. So from there we drop the alamat mudari, the ta, and the last letter we get a sukun. So here, since the last letter ya is a weak letter, we drop it. So from there we get ihtadi. Since the third letter has a fatha, the hamzat al-wasl will be added with a kasra here. So we get ihtadi. So that is the command. But then we have ismu
file form 8. Yeah.
Fa'il. So it's ismu fa'il will be
mufta'ilun.
Yeah, like munfatirun, we have muhtadiyun. So it's just, we are just rewriting it as with a noon sukun here, muhtadiyun. Then muhtadiyun, the ya with the dhamma cannot go with the kasra before it, so ease of pronunciation. The dhamma is being changed into the sukun, so that the ya and the kasra go together for easy pronunciation. So that's how we get muhtadi. So hence here, two sakins cannot be together, two sakinain, so we have to avoid this. Hence, the ya with the sukun there will be dropped. So there has to be correction even here.
Yeah, another step I'll add. Yeah, no problem.
So it's basically being dropped there. So we get muhtadin. Dal kasra nun sukun din. So we just rewrite it as with a tanween kasratain, we get muhtadin.
Yes, mashallah. Okay. What else is left, sister, from me?
Just last, this is about idgham, just simple rule.
Okay.
Waw and ya side by side, then waw must be replaced by ya to join one to the other for idgham. So ismul maf'ul, so maf'ulun. So this rule is quite simple. Just waw, it is replaced by ya, so double ya with tashdid. We read it mardiyun, and then again ya goes with kasra. So for easy pronunciation, it will be mardiyun. So
Very special. Okay.
yes, this is the rule about. And mabniun, another example, same ya, it is replaced by waw is replaced by ya, so double ya. So with tashdid we say, so mabniyun again with tashdid. It is difficult to pronounce because ya goes with kasra, so it is mabniyun. So this
is the word mabni we use all the time. Okay.
Yes, mabni.
From bana means to build, and mabniun is a small maful, right?
Maful, ismul maful, yes.
Yeah, which means already built. What is built? The end result. Mabniun, mabni. So mabni is already.
Yes. So
built.
This is the original madi verb, and then original mudari verb, and then ismul maful, and after that with the dalil process, it is mabniun.
and this is Mabdi. We know. Okay. Good.
And the last one, rule number 7, Majid fi verb. So we know that Majid fi verb means extra letters. So Sulasi Mujarrad is 3 letters, and Majid fi is more than 3. So like form 4 or after that. So it would be in this rule, if harf illat wow changes to ya. So the original is the root letters are ayin, to, and wow, and the Madi verb is a, to, wa. So this wow preceded by fatha, it is replaced by alif, so ato. So this is for the 3 letters, and for more than 3 letters, wow is changed just to ya, okay, or dragger alif. So ato. For Madi verb, and for Mudari is U3. So this is just simple rule, rule number 7. So that's all for rule Naqis.
These are just repetition of what
Yes.
we've already covered. That's fine. It's for self-study, which is fine. Okay,
So the
alhamdulillah.
first 5 rules is the most important rules. Madi 2 rules, Fatha and Kasra rule, and for Mudari, Dhamma rules.
Yeah.
And for Amr, which we have practiced, and then Ismul File, this one. So these 5 rules we must try to practice, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, everyone here, just for your attention, alhamdulillah, our revision class of module 2 will start very soon. I don't know if Sada Shami has shared this schedule yet. Has everybody? So I think it is shared, and they looked at this, and some of you will be teaching there. Any question about that? Okay. The other thing is,
classes will begin from the starting of module 2.
sorry, say again, sister. Say
It will
again.
be from the revision classes will be from the beginning of the.
Not lesson 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Selected, short. Okay. So this is already planned, and the dates are all scheduled. Sister Sami, have we shared with? the
No,
group?
I don't think so.
Yes, I think I shared in teachers group. I'm not sure.
If you could share
I'll just double check if I have shared in all the teachers
module teachers group plus module 2 group as well, for students to know what is being taught, which days.
Okay.
And we got teachers allocated as well. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
And we have already got the confirmation from the teachers, and we made the necessary changes as required, right?
Yes. So I'll just share in module 2 group, and also if I have missed any of the teacher group, inshallah I'll share.
Yeah, teachers group, all teachers group, and module 2 itself, inshallah. Okay, so let us just carry on our hard work for the rest of the days until module 2 finishes, please. And the attendance should be really consistent. Everyone really give it a priority so that you don't miss out. This is the finishing time. Your attention is very important. Okay? With that, Ustada, you can conclude the lesson now, inshallah.
Inshallah. Barakallahu feekum. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
It's a Shami, you have done very well, alhamdulillah. In full control of the lesson, subhanallah.
Alhamdulillah.